Hello everyone and welcome to the Gospel with Ishmael, another episode, okay? And I want to talk about one of the causes why you will see some people, they still hanging. A man, but it happens to both men and women. You find that a man is with a lady who's not right for him, but he's still hanging on. Or a lady, she's still hanging on to a guy who's not right. Let me tell you that sometimes people, they don't do it that deliberately. And you'll see someone who is doing well in life, but they're still sticking to somebody who is not really good for them. Someone who seems to be taking advantage. They'll be like, that person does not deserve you. You deserve better and all. Yes, and that's true. But allow me to open up your eyes. Perhaps it's going to also help you so that you understand the trap that you're at when you're in that position. Listen to this. Let me start with men. If you want to understand why a man can be stuck with a wrong lady, it's because also there's a position where sometimes you find that he's been looking for somebody to be in a relationship with, and he's been feeling lonely. Other women been rejecting him. So finally, when he bumps to somebody who's at least giving him a shot and he's been lonely, to him it's an opportunity at love again. Even though now that lady, maybe she's displaying characters of being toxic or wanting only money from him, but the fact that she's kind of also entertaining him, to him, that in fact, I think it's also some sort of a part of desperation. So that desperation, to him, he feels like that is the only person that he can score. Hence, as much as you're warning him, you'll be like, no, you can find someone better. He does not really believe that. Why? Because he's been waiting for so long. To him, to get those chances, it's not easy. It's much easier for people to believe when there are people who you find that is in a position where women are always fighting for him. There are always women texting him. There are always women. You get what I'm saying? So when you say you find better, he knows that it's almost like picking flowers, picking clothes to find a new lady. But when a man is in that position where even to find one lady that kind of gives him attention, the very first one that gives him attention, to him, he values it the most because he does not bump into that every day. It can take months or almost a year for him to find a lady who at least responds to his text, who says that she likes him back, who can't even go out with him, although you could still see that she's making him pay so much money, she's demanding so much. To him, it does not happen every day. So he feels like, if I let her go, I might never bump into anyone like that. That is the best that you can score. So no matter how much you say to him, you deserve better, that lady, she's taking advantage. He can see it, but he feels like, if I let go, I'm tired of being lonely, I might not get another chance. As much as you say that, it's not as easy as it sounds. Same, I believe, I'm not a woman, but I believe it's the similar thing. You'll see I think women, they deal so much with emotions. So as much as there could be many men lying, because women are always being proposed, for a woman to finally bump to someone who she feels like there's a unique connection and there is this unique attraction towards him, she feels like she knows how much. That's why they say something that you have worked hard for, you value it the most. But something that came with ease, you don't value it. So just because of how long it took, how difficult it was, to her, she feels like, I cannot do better. That's why most of the people who stay in toxic relationships is those people who feel like, I cannot do better. So for example, some find that a woman, for example, she's with a man with money and she's been broke or she does not have her own things. Some, they will be abused, the man be cheating on them or the husband, and she has to endure because she does not have a home to stay. She knows, if I leave, who's going to take care of me? Now she's staying there because he is the only one who can provide. She does not have any other option. But that's why you find that some women, the moment she says, if she's after money, the moment someone with more money than this man comes, that is when she can leave. You get what I'm saying? So meaning, if at that point you are the only person who has so much money, who is on that level, she cannot tolerate and she cannot handle to lose you, because she cannot do better. But if she knew that she could do better, that's why some people, if they feel like there is someone else that is entertaining them, who seems like they are better than you, they feel like are more attracted to, they easily leave. So that is the trap that people are enslaved in. No matter how much you can tell them, they feel like, but there is no one like this man. Especially even when some people, they are so in love with somebody. At the moment, love can deceive you. You will feel like that is the only person in the world that you can ever love. You look at everybody else, they look like just woods. They are just nothing. They're just like, like trees. Like there is nothing. But the moment, that's why they say time heals. But the moment you give it time, you begin to heal. That's why you start to get over that person and start being attracted to other people. And at the end, you're even grateful that it ended with that other person. Like, oh, I'm glad it ended. I'm glad I'm no longer with that person. Oh, it was for my own good. So love can be that deceptive. Those people, they don't do it deliberately. You must just understand that you feel like that person is the only one because you feel you cannot do better. You feel like they are the highest person you could score, the most beautiful lady you could score, or the most handsome man you could score. You feel like you can't do better at the moment, and which is not true. One thing that I've always taught myself, and I've realized it's been like the case, I even do tell some people, I'm like, I've always realized that, you know what, if I was to be in a relationship and it ends, I will end up even getting someone better than the person. So to me, it ended up being in the thing of, no matter how somebody might make me feel like now they are the one doing me a favor, or they can just leave me, to me, I always know that, you know what, I know how women can be attracted to me and how I can always do better. So to me, it's always easy that if someone acts up, I don't tolerate, so especially if I just see this person is just making me feel like I'm lower than them, like they're doing me a favor. I don't have that fear that I won't do better, because I'm like, you know what, the world is full of so many people, so many women. Someone who is even better looking with a better character. There is always someone better. No matter how someone might be beautiful right now in your eyes, there is always somebody better. Even if they're not that better, but you find that in your eyes, they are more attractive than the other one. You get what I'm saying? They say beauty is on the eyes of the beholder. So always, sometimes you might be tempted to feel like you won't do better, but always know that it's only in your mind. The reality is there's more people who can find you more attractive. More, if you're a woman, more people with more money than the one who's treating you like trash. People who can, with a better character. I find that now you find someone who's even a Christian. You're even settling for someone who's not even a real Christian, who's just claiming to be a Christian. So don't put yourself in a box. The world, there's so many people. But the moment you keep yourself in that box, that's where you will never see it. You keep tolerating that toxic relationship, you will never see it. But the moment you open up your eyes, you begin to explore, you will discover what I'm talking about. So that's the reason some people are stuck, and don't be part of that trap, okay? Or if you've been part, never be enslaved of that trap ever again in your life. And of course, that's all I had for you in today's video here in the gospel with Ishmael. And for prayer request spiritual advices, you can just check the description of the video below, my email or my Instagram details. You can DM me on my Instagram. And that's from me, Ishmael, and your priest. I will see you in the next episode. Take care and stay blessed.